Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the money habits that will keep you poor or that are keeping you poor so that you can avoid them and you can build wealth for yourself. Let's do it. All right, number one, you're afraid to look at money or to talk about it. So if you're scared to look at your bank account, if you're scared to have conversations with your spouse, if you're married, if you get fearful if someone asks you how much you make or any money topic, then you have a poor mindset, and this is going to keep money away from you, and that is not what you want, right? You want money to flow to you. So stop being scared of money, stop being scared to face it. Also, if you are not actually looking at your finances and your financial statements and understanding how much money is coming in and how much money is going out, then you are not being responsible with your money. And so it's important to be aware, to be informed, and to take ownership and to take charge of your finances. Be aware. Number two, you don't care how much you earn. So it's great to find a job that you enjoy. It's great to find peace and passion and happiness in your career or your job. But if you don't care how much you make, then you're not necessarily going to be keeping up with the cost of living in wherever you live, right? And so maybe you need more money, and it's just part of life. And so if you want to earn more, then that is how you're going to make more money, that you have more money to spend on the things that you want, to save, to invest, and to create the rich life of your dreams. Number three, you spend everything you make, every penny, and even more. So maybe you're in debt. Maybe you are literally spending every single piece of money that you have paycheck to paycheck, you're living paycheck to paycheck. That is not going to be good for you, right? You want to make sure that you are having at least 20% that you can put away into savings and investments and to eventually buy assets for yourself. And so if you are ending up spending like about as much as you earn, you really need to consider earning more money and finding other ways. And I know it's not as easy, and I'm happy to put some more tips on the channel, but it's really, really important to live below your means and to actually have some extra money at the end of the month to pour into your future and to whatever you want to do down the line. Number four, a great way to stay poor is to buy whatever you want and not practice delayed gratification. So there's so many studies about delayed gratification, and it's linked with most successful people that they're willing to delay their gratification and wait for something that they want. So of course, we all might want something, but that doesn't mean we just go buy it. Is it in your budget? Is it in your goals? Is it in your plan? And so you really want to think critically and actually don't just buy everything you want, right? And so practice patience, practice delayed gratification, and you can get even more down the line if you're willing to sacrifice upfront. Number five, you don't invest or you don't know what compound interest is. And so I did this for a long time. I always saved my money and paid myself first, but I didn't invest it. And so keeping up with inflation, I was losing money, right? And at least I wasn't in debt, etc. But it's so important to invest your money. And so learn about low cost index funds, invest with your employers, invest in assets, and know compound interest is so incredible and it can literally change your life. And just a little bit of money in that account over time is just going to grow and grow and grow. And that's what's going to give you freedom down the line and financial independence, which is what so many people want. So invest, 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 and put that money towards your future. Number six, another one is not taking advantage of tax shielded or tax advantaged accounts. And so this one is super important to do because the most money you're going to spend in your life is typically on taxes. And so most wealthy people are trying to figure out, how can I reduce my taxable income, right? And so it's basically the lower you get your income, the less you're going to be taxed. And so you already make your income, but if you contribute money to different retirement accounts and different investment accounts, you're going to lower your taxable income. So if you're investing, that's great, but you actually want to, instead of just going straight to a brokerage, you want to go to an IRA or your 401k or an HSA. And I have videos on my channel about this, and I can make more. If you're interested or if you have questions, let me know below. But basically, you want to max out those. There are contribution limits, like for this year, 2024, in a Roth IRA, you can contribute up to $7,000 per person that is filing for taxes. So if you're married, you can contribute $7,000, and then your spouse can contribute $7,000, which is awesome. And so that's $14,000, but that's $14,000 that's going to reduce your taxable income. So if you make $100,000, then you can subtract $14,000 from there. And then if you invest into your 401ks, you can contribute a significant amount of money. I believe it's $23,000 this year per person. And so instead of seeing that you have an income of $100,000, it's going to reduce it to like 40 something thousand if you max out all of these accounts, which is awesome. And that means you're in a lower tax bracket for at least that amount of money, and you aren't going to spend as much on taxes, and you're paying yourself. All of this money is going back to yourself anyway, so it's pretty cool. Number 7, this might seem like an interesting one, but you spend money every day. If you're used to spending money every day, then you probably don't realize how much money you're spending over time. And this can really eat at your budget. And so there's things you could do like a no spend challenge or a no spend day or no spend week. There's shelf cooking, like you could see what's already in your pantry instead of going out and getting groceries whenever you feel like it and whenever you want, or just staying home and finding free activities and playing with the toys that you have, or going outside in the neighborhood or going to a public library. So finding ways to not spend money daily can really, really help you save more money and invest more money in the long term. Number 8, this one's a big one. It's so hard, but you buy whatever you want instead of just what you can afford. And so this is so important because we can't just buy what we want. And I know when we're kids, it's like, Mommy, I want that. And it's like, sure, honey, or no, we can't afford that. It just depends. I don't know what situation you were in or what type of parent you had, but you can't just go, oh, that looks pretty, let me buy it. Oh, I love this, let me buy it, right? And so you have to practice that delayed gratification and say no sometimes. And maybe you can save for it, or you could work hard for it, or you can say once you hit some certain goal, then you can get the thing. And that's honestly more rewarding, and that's going to teach you a lot more than just buying whatever you want. And it's going to help you stay out of debt. We're in so much debt in the United States and throughout the world. It's so important to delay that and to prevent that from happening. And number 9, you don't educate yourself on financial matters and you just live your life. And so I've been there before. I just lived my life. I got my money. We did some investing, etc. We did some saving, but then that's what we did. But instead, you really want to get intentional and play life on offense and really think about what do you want for your life and how do you want your life to be like. And so with that, you need to figure out your finances because it is a tool, and that's what helps you be able to afford the things that you want, do the things you want, live where you want, etc. And so super, super important, and I highly recommend doing that. All right, so those were just a few money habits that might be keeping you guys poor. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you, or if you have any other habits that you think are hurting people, or some habits that you think could help people. I'll definitely do a video on what could help you if you're interested in that. Let me know in the comments below. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to share and subscribe for more and hit the notification bell so you can get more videos like this on improving yourself and your life. Thanks so much for being here. You've got this. Keep learning and growing one day and one step at a time. You've got this. Bye guys. See you in the next video.